How much change can a coin collector handle? Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, talking to you today about the big change, which is all about the small change, and we're talking about the Lincoln cent possibly going away for real this time, maybe. So there's been a lot of scuttlebutt here as people were so bored during the Super Bowl that they decided to make announcements that we're going to go ahead and get rid of the penny. We got nothing better to do. Let's do that. And by the way, for those of you who don't know the joke or the saying, should we get rid of the penny? And the answer is we did that already in 1776. That's because we no longer use a penny, we use a cent. But here, I like to use both words interchangeably. So that's what the people use, and that's what I will use because I am not the comic book guy. So should we change our change, and should we get rid of some things? On our very scientific Instagram post that we put up, our poll, 57% of respondents said yes, we should get rid of the penny. And so having said that, I tend to agree with them. I think getting rid of the cent makes sense. I don't see a point in keeping it around. It's the one coin which I know people will actually pass over when they see it in a parking lot instead of bending over to pick it up. The people that I know that are old enough to pick, that would want to pick it up are incapable of actually bending over to get it. So that's a whole nother problem. And if you think about all the problems that come from having pennies, just remember Initech would still be around today if it weren't for the fact that the penny existed. So I'd just like to remind you of that. And I'm actually kind of a radical on the change. I actually think that we should change all of our change. I would redesign every coin we have and all of our currency as well. I would definitely get rid of the cent. I would also get rid of the 5-cent piece, sometimes called a nickel. I don't see a point to either of those two coins. We can just round things to the nearest dime. I would survive with that. This is based on doing a lot of shopping and understanding how things are priced in the world around me. I am happy to say that I could round things to the dime and be just fine. Think of all the efficiency we would have, right? Getting rid of 2 more coins. For those of you who would miss the coins, you probably wouldn't miss the coins because the coins would most likely still be available through mint sets and proof sets. Undoubtedly, that would happen for some time before they were completely disposed of. I think eventually you get rid of things. Eventually change happens, and I accept the fact that change happens, and that's okay. And like I said, I would completely redesign all of our coins. I would get rid of everyone who's on one now and probably go to stuff that's a little bit more symbolic, I think, instead of human oriented. And same thing with our banknotes. I would gladly redo all of our banknotes and make them beautiful again like they used to be back in the day that was way before my time. I would also add a $200 bill and a $500 bill to our currency because I think that makes sense based on just the inflated price points that we're in today compared to 60 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, however far you want to go back, right? The change happens sometimes slowly, and then eventually it happens quickly. So, and I think that's a lot of what we're seeing right now with the talk about should we get rid of the cent, which is a conversation that's been going on for 3 or 4 decades now. And I think probably the time has come. So in my opinion, if I had to vote, I would say yes, let's get rid of the cent. I would actually say let's get rid of the nickel as well, and just go ahead and move towards a society with fewer coins in our pockets for the few of us who actually still have coins in our pockets and who will still actually bend over and pick up a penny. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts on getting rid of the cent or not to get rid of the cent. That is the question here. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.